We're staying tuned, everybody. Our next guests are the most talked about couple in America these days. He went from being one of America's most beloved bachelors to one of the most judged men on television when he broke his engagement to Melissa and professed his love for runner-up Molly. It was one of the most, I guess, dramatic Bachelor finales ever. Please welcome back to our show Jason Mesnick and his new bachelorette, Molly Mullaney. Hi, you guys.
I do want to say something right off the bat. I think it's very obvious to me. First of all, I just want to apologize to you and to the audience and to anybody who's watching, because I did something obviously I'm not very proud of, and that is talking to Melissa in front of the cameras. It's something that I never wanted to do. I mean, obviously, you know, the producers and whatnot really wanted me to do that, but I take full responsibility for my actions and for what happened, and I apologize most of all to Melissa.
And do you think that at the time, what made it so compelling to wait to tell her the full story on camera?
I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I said, like I said, there's a piece of it that, you know, the producers wanted to have certain things, and but I take responsibility for my actions. I mean, it was not an obligatory thing contractually. No, not contractually. No, it's just they really insisted that that's the way it is. But like I said, I'm the one who said things. I mean, her and I, when we walked out on the set, we were not together. And she would say that as well. So
when Chris Harrison introduced the segment, when he started the whole show, he said, you know, we're in a closed set because what's about to happen is so dramatic and so emotionally overwhelming. Why would he say that if everybody kind of knew that Melissa knew?
I have no control over that. I don't know.
Right.
I can't answer those questions exactly. But I mean, I think if Melissa was sitting here now, and I think she said on a show earlier today that, I mean, we weren't together.
She did,
but I think there's a better way for me to handle it, of course. And that's what I'm sorry about.
Yeah, I understand. And I think a lot of times you said, I don't want to have any regrets. I don't want to have any regrets. Sometimes we do, and they're, you know, life lessons.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge lesson to me, and it's something that, you know, I will have to live with for the rest of my life. And I think that people around me will see that I learned a harsh lesson, and everybody will judge me on it, but it makes me a better person.
Do you think you got a little seduced by the story that you were involved with, almost like you were in some kind of a movie that you were playing a part in? Was there a little bit of that?
I think that it's very easy to say in those like 6 weeks that you're in this amazing, like this beautiful.
I know, everybody teases you about saying amazing.
It's true, amazing.
It's amazing how many times you said it.
Yeah, I know. It's the best word, period.
It is.
But it is. You're in this fairy tale, but the thing that people don't understand is just because that fairy tale part of the show ends doesn't mean your love and your heart ever stops going. I mean, we're all alive, and just because the show stopped ending didn't mean that me as a person stopped how I was feeling about anything.
Well, but it does change. I mean, Molly, wouldn't you agree that you're in a fantastical situation there?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, really, you've dated other guys. It's not like that.
No,
even
it's
if
very
it's
unnatural.
The prince of some country, he's not taking you out like that.
Sure. It's a very unnatural experience, you know, not just because of the dates you're going on, but, you know, you're having a nice intimate moment with Jason, and there's cameras all around you.
And what I'm saying is that just because the camera stopped doesn't mean like you're going to stop feeling what you feel for other people.
But you did stop having the feelings for Melissa after the camera stopped.
I stopped, exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying, is just like me as a person didn't stop living. I mean, just because the 6 weeks ended doesn't mean I as a person stopped feeling.
But you said, what I thought was interesting is you said, you know, Molly said something to me in the last moment. She finally opened up to me when you had decided to let her go. She finally opened up to you when she said, you're making a mistake. Or there was an emotional chip missing.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
Emotional piece, yeah.
But what could be missing when Molly, who is a sophisticated, classy girl, says to you, I love you. I want to spend my life with you. She spends an evening with you. She pours her heart out to you. That wasn't enough emotion for you?
That was a lot. That's a good question. That was, I mean, that's...
I'm just wondering. I know, honey, this is not easy for you.
No, and
because
that's
it's
very,
tough
I mean,
to be
it's
real on television and show your heart.
Well, no, I mean, and I think the toughest thing is that everybody out here can ask and question, but the thing is, that's what we have to talk about every day. So, I mean, the question more is, so why, in the end, and through most of the experience where people are judging, people are looking and rumors are flying around that, maybe it was Molly the whole time or whatever, but it's not true. It was Melissa most of the time, and her and I have to live with that. And it was a decision that I made, and if I had 6 more weeks,
but why,
it would have been a different
Why did you feel a deadline, though? I mean, if you were you had this angst over these 2 women, and I understand that. I can get my head around that you had these 2 women that I thought you felt it for a lot of the women on the show because Molly, come on, Molly. Molly.
Yes.
He's in the hot tub with Jillian.
Pretty hot scene, huh?
Was.
Yes. I know. Well, it's like a couple days earlier.
I would consider myself a pretty logical person, and I signed up for a show called The Bachelor where there's 25 girls, so I would be naive to think that he wasn't going to be kissing other girls or forming relationships with them, so I didn't let it bother me.
I know, but the thing is why does everybody have to... Why is there so much making out? Like, I have not made out with every person. No, but I haven't made out with every person I've dated. It's not like it always happens where you always test the physical side of it with every single person.
Well,
but it seemed like
the people you dated, though, not every single person. But when you're dating somebody, you have to see if a physical connection is there because that's not the most important part of a relationship.
No,
but it is a part of a relationship.
I know, but does it get there right away? You're like on a second date. And you say, let's test the physical side of it? I mean, maybe you do. I'm sure there's people that do, that it works for them. Maybe I'll start trying it. I don't know.
I was going to high-five you, but I shouldn't do that.
No. Well, yeah, then we'd both be in trouble. I don't know. All right, we'll come back. Oh, my God, are you sweating?
I'm my lips right now.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to stick around and just talk more about all this stuff.
Still ahead, Bonnie gets Molly's take on things.
It took us a couple weeks to get to a really good place. And we
Sorry, I got a couple weeks.
Well, I know.
I know.